Hey guys, do you own a PSVR 2 headset and wish it was maybe a little bit more comfortable? Well, we might have a solution for you because we were lucky enough to get a head strap cover set from VR Cover themselves, and this might be the comfort solution that you guys were looking for. Stick around and I'll tell you how I found it. Hey guys, it's Chris from the VR Grid and welcome to the channel. Now, if you've heard of VR Cover, it's most likely because you might have bought one of their facial interfaces for the Quest 2. And if you know them, then you know that they are pretty much the leader of comfort when it came to VR facial interfaces. I know some of you have been complaining in the chats about the fact that the headset just doesn't seem to have enough padding here, and that maybe the weight distribution just isn't quite as good as the PSVR 1, which in my opinion was a very, very comfortable headset. So when I heard that they were making a comfort strap for the PSVR 2, it definitely piqued my interest. All right, so taking a look inside the box, we are given three different pieces. We're given a back sleeve, which I'll show you how these go on. This is the part that goes around the knob in the back. We are given a front sleeve. This goes around the front part that goes on your forehead. And we are given, most importantly, at least I find, the head strap, and this goes over the top of the headset. So all three of these go on the headset. All right guys, now I don't have a GoPro, but I wanted to show you how this goes on. You'll notice that this is the back piece and it has a little bit of a button here, and you're gonna notice that that goes on really, really well as it clips around the power cord that goes to the PlayStation. So that's fitting really, really well. I'm really happy with how that looks. And then you'll see here that there's room for the power cord and the earphone cord with that little button in place, so it allows you to get everything nice and secure without pressing and pulling on anything that you didn't want in the way. Alright, so that leaves us with the front sleeve, which goes on very easily as well. Same thing, it goes on the top like this, and then the underside kind of comes over so that it can strap down nicely with the Velcro strips. Alright, the front is on. Now that took a little bit more doing here. As you'll see, it kind of slips underneath here, up into the front, and then straps down onto these Velcro strips right here. But a little bit of time and it fits really, really nice, as you can see. So that's kind of what the headset looks like with it on. And then we've got one more strap to go on. All right, so the first side's on, and that just straps onto the flex side of the PlayStation. You'll see that just kind of Velcros tight on that side. And then the other side is going to control the length of the strap. So that pretty much just goes on around here like you would expect, and then you can just adjust that as you will when you put it on your head. All right, so let's throw this on and see what I think. Now, my initial feelings around this was that, yeah, it's very nice and comfortable. I think my favorite part about this is the top strap, because once adjusted, and I really didn't actually notice how much weight was still kind of slipping down the front of my face, and the strap just kind of helps out a little bit. I don't know, it just kind of balances the weight slightly better, even though the PSVR 2 already does a nice job of that. And so with this on and this tightened down and then that set properly, it feels like nothing, and I love that. Now I know what you're probably wondering, and that is, how much does this make a difference when it comes to long-term play? And I can say I've probably put about 10 or 15 hours of playtime in at 2-hour stretches or so wearing this, and it does help. Now, I'm not one that found these particularly super uncomfortable, although sometimes if I had it fitting wrong, I would find I would get kind of pains in the back of my head here, but I never really found any issue with the padding here. That being said, it is just much more comfortable with this on. The material that they've used is 100% cotton, and it does feel just really nice against the skin. The other thing that's really nice about these is you can take these off and you can machine wash them. So people are gonna love that if they do a lot of fitness stuff where they're sweating in their headsets. It's very thin, it's like a very thin sock. So if you're expecting to get a ton of extra padding here, you're not gonna get it. In fact, I will say, if you're tightening this down so much that you're actually feeling the ribs in here, then I'm gonna say you probably have the headset on too tight and not the way it was designed. But this will add some extra comfort, of course, and dampen those ribs just a little bit. Though my favorite thing is probably the strap, even though it's kind of the simplest thing here. I found that this just complemented it very nicely. It took a little bit off the forehead and just kind of helped balance the whole thing to the point where I forgot I had the headset on, and that's exactly what you want when you're playing VR. But I do have a few problems with this, even though they're not enough for me to say not to buy this. The one thing is, you'll see here, some of the ripples that you get in the sock here, I just find that you're always kind of like getting it nicely stretched out here, just so that it fits properly on your forehead. I mean, that being said, I never once have had any pains from like feeling like a cotton ripple against my forehead. It all kind of smooths out nicely once it's on your head. But that's just a thing that, I mean, it's the nature of the beast here, of them trying to fit this sock over the headset. The other big problem I would have here, like I said, the head strap, like, it's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheesy. I mean, it's comfortable enough on the top of the head, but there's zero padding. There's no strapping here, and it likes to sit kind of further back. So every time I put on the headset, I kind of felt like I was kind of moving it forward onto my head to kind of sit where I wanted it. And once it's in place, it was fine. But until I had it on, it always kind of wanted to slip back, and I just wish that there had been maybe like again, some kind of a foam piece that just kind of wanted it to cradle on your head a little bit better. I feel like they could have taken the next step on that. And then finally, the one other concern I have here, and this isn't really a problem that I can say is going to be an issue, but it's a concern, is that these are machine washable. And if you plan on taking these on and off a lot, I'm not sure how long this Velcro strapping right here is going to hold up going on and off and on and off. I mean, it's tight Velcro. It is very tight Velcro. These sleeves are not going to come off until you rip them off. And I'm just not sure how long that Velcro is going to hold up. I will say, though, it is double stitched into the cotton, so I think it should hold up for a while. And VR Cover makes, they do make nice stuff. I will say that. So I think right now this is probably the best comfort option that I've seen on the market. And it's only $29.99, which I think is the right price for this. Like I said, I feel like it adds to the overall comfort. This piece and this piece and this piece, all three of these come together. They definitely make the headset more comfortable to wear, and I guess if that's what you're looking for, you're probably going to be happy with this product. Again, I said this is the biggest thing for me, and you could probably almost make that yourself. I hate to say it, but the whole package is very nice, and it said it's priced properly. So I'm going to say I recommend this, but I don't think it is kind of the final solution for the PSVR 2 comfort options. I'm interested to see what comes from other companies like Bobo and Kiwi Design. But for right now, this is the best that we've got, and I mean, I'm going to leave it on my headset, and I was hesitant to think of whether I really needed or wanted anything more in my headset, but this is going on my headset now. I'm pretty much going to be wearing this moving forward until something better comes along. So take that for what you will, guys. Let me know in the comments below whether this is something you're interested in getting. Let me know if your headset is bothering you, and give me some details. Tell me like where it's hurting you, because I know a lot of people just are not finding this as comfortable as they wish it was. Anyways, guys, that's it from us. Hit the like button if you want to, subscribe if you want more VR content from us, and as always, stick around for our next video.